Welcome, and welcome back to all that the wind has brought here, to another episode of Roots of Pacha, where we are about to get to upgrading another tool. Actually, I think we're actually working on a tool. I think we're actually working on a copper hoe at the moment. However, we are also just about to start a new quest for Era. So that should be exciting news. Let's get some cabbages going. Let's get some wine going in the fermenter. Grab some more wine, a brewer, and a fermenter out of a chest. And then we'll throw some things into a chest. Some gold, some silver. We're up to 12 silver, but we only have 6 sapphires. So we will have to wait on those. But that's okay. We also have more than enough stone, so we're going to throw some tin in there for the moment. Okay, the only thing that we can still plant is going to be sunflowers for the next couple of days. Oh, well, I suppose I should say hello to everyone, shouldn't I? Not to say hello to our animal friends, but just be rude. Okay. And one more barn? Okay. And that'll be everything. At least for in there. We'll get this egg churned up into mayonnaise. And it occurs to me, we still need to go check out this target practice zone. So we'll have to go and look at that today. But first, as always, let's call over Not Sage. Because this little ostrich, who is female, this little lady is our fastest mount at the moment. And I'll be right. Okay, we are back, and we do definitely need to plant a lot more sunflowers. But we will get to that point. We will run into Grandpa, and we will deal with that. However, first, let's get yet more cabbage going. Because that sauerkraut is just sheer gold. And let's run through the field real quick and see what else we can gather up. As you can see, we definitely planted some stuff for sunflowers. But we do have to collect that buckwheat, and we do need to get more flowers going. And that's fine. We will do that. We will do that very shortly. Let's throw some mayonnaise in. Let's throw all this good fennel in. We'll keep the wild stuff. We'll throw all the carrots in. Some of those things we don't need. And that's sauerkraut. And then, let's go ahead and find Era. She's right here at the campfire. Excellent. And then let's also, we're going to find Croc today. But we're also going to find Grandpa real quick, who is now at his farm store. I did check that earlier, and he was not. But Era. First off, hello. There's a lot we can learn about the world if we pay attention. There is. Let's do a dance. That was quite a move. and let's discuss your idea. Go ahead and work on whatever it is you want to work on. I'll talk to Ron and Nock. Then we can combine ideas as well as flavors. Awesome. We get to work on pickles. Let's go get that buckwheat. And I forgot to throw all that stone in. We will do that. There's all the buckwheat we were seeking, as well as more of those prickly pear. Let's see, we're storing all of that. Except for the wild buckwheat? Okay, that's fine. We're going to need to make some prickly pear juices. So let's work on some of that. We'll press these in order to ferment them. And that'll give us 6 juice, which is enough for the moment. After we do these, we'll need to go ahead and get ready to gather some more stuff. We'll throw that in. These fennel we're holding on to, so that's fine. We'll throw in that copper that we got yesterday. And does that fennel fit? It does. Okay. So yeah, we've got quite a bit here. Do we have a strawberry left? We do have some strawberries left. Oh, thank God for that. Okay, we'll go give those to Croc. Or at least one of them to Croc. And we'll get rid of the stone that's just clogging up our inventory. We want that gone. We want that buckwheat gone. We want that wine gone. And you know what? No, not chilies yet. We don't know about chilies yet. And we'll say hi to Aloe. When I was little, I loved visiting Teddy's for stories. Let's dance. We haven't found something that you love just yet. But we will. But for now, let's dance. Aukri's still supposedly working on our tools, right? We'll talk to you just in case. The kids are good about keeping their area of the house clean. I wish the same could be said about their father. Oh, we're not. Okay. I thought we were working on that, but apparently not. Well, then. You know what? Copper, tin, and hardwood will get us a bronze axe. But I think we need a bronze sickle first. So copper, tin, and hardwood still. But we also really need that hoe. You know what? We're going to need the hoe the most. So let's get the hardwood, the wood, and the copper. Let's work on the hoe. As much as I'd love to work on something else, let's get the hoe done. I thought we'd already done this, but apparently not. So do that. Because that's going to be crucial for us at this point. We haven't talked to you yet in this new week. How many springs is the Pacha tree? It has to be a lot. Let's dance. So start of a new week, let's dance. Let's maintain our ability to gather affection from him. Because I think that's going to be crucial for us right now. Oh, a heart event? Looks like. I was hoping I'd see you. I've been working on something for you. I was thinking about what you said about talking to my dad. It turns out he knew just the story to tell me. Before people first surfed the seas, a man named Chala wished to be a carver. He would go to the shores and find driftwood to carve. but his cuts never landed where he wished. Not expecting a reply, he asked Loon why he was so bad at creating. "Dear Chala, look at your hands," Loon said. "Don't you see all the bad carvings they contain?" He looked down and only saw his usual fingers and his normal palm. "I don't, wise one," he responded. "Then that's your problem. You must get those out first." Unsure of what she meant, he followed her advice. He carved a fish, and then a turtle. He carved and carved until he couldn't find any more wood washed up on shore. "Loon, have I gotten all the bad carvings out?" Chala asked. "Look at your hands," she responded. They had changed. They were strong and calloused, but could control his tools with near perfection. "Looks like I got the bad ones out." "That's what I have to do. I need to get all the bad carvings out. Like this one. It's not that great. But one day, I'll give you a really good one." Back to work. "I think I'll make a bird this time." Okay, the stories of these characters are really well done. That's a good beat. "This is a pretty great birthday present. Thanks." I compared one of my first practice carvings to my latest. You can really see the improvement. Okay. I thought Zelk seemed familiar. I met him in my travels a long time ago. First off, do you have anything good to trade? That would be a no. Okay. Let's dance. New week, new dance. What a pleasant surprise. Thanks. Croc is my son, but we look more like siblings, don't we? Inza might be our first complete friend. But Garrick won't be far behind her. And once we've taken care of Inza, we don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay. So, it may be time for us to start working on doing some clearing. And I think that would be quite beneficial to us at this point. Let's put some stuff away. We'll put the chilies away. We won't put the strawberries away just yet. And let's grab out some more cabbages. Not that we're gonna have many more cabbages to grab, but it's okay. And the other thing that I wanted to take a look at is, are there any more paths we can craft? I don't think so. I think stone's gonna be our best one. As much as I don't like it, I think it's gonna be what we have to do. I think we're gonna have to put down just these basic stone paths. And we'll have to use this as the area that we use for crafting and things. Which is fine, whatever. But let's do some clearing. Because we can, and because we kind of need to. Because there's going to be more crops for the winter. And we're going to want this space cleared up. So, to make that happen appropriately, let's look at our tool ring. Let's go ahead and for the moment, we will switch out our axe to here. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of work getting all this cleared. But we do a good enough job of this, and we won't need to worry about it anymore for a bit. If at all, because what we're going to do is we're going to put the irrigation down. And then we're going to put paths anywhere that we need to. But we may not need to once we've got this irrigation in. We'll work on the sickle next. It's not a huge deal for right now. We'll have to gather all this up, but that's okay. I totally forgot to get those seeds, and Grandpa's in bed now. My bad. It's fine. We'll get some seeds going tomorrow, and hopefully that'll be enough. Because tomorrow's going to be the last day in which we can get things going. And we'll get that irrigation going too, which will be good. We'll be able to get a lot of this cleared, I think. I mean, a lot of this will still come back for now. Just because we haven't cleared it all yet. But we'll get a lot of it done. And that'll help immensely. Because we'll be able to set up the irrigation starting tomorrow. And then all of this mess won't be such a problem for us anymore. And I think that's going to be awesome. If I'm being completely honest, that is going to be awesome. And we'll have more wood to work with. And maybe even the stones that we need to start making a path. That may be a good idea, is put some pathing down in our workshop that we've got going up above the barns. And hey, we did pretty good. We got quite a bit of field cleared. We'll have to do more, but that's okay. We're up to 168,000 prosperity. The clan is working on the river overlook, and today we contributed 1,543. Let's see. The peridot was even better than the sweet potatoes today. The stones were pretty darn good, though. It'll bring us up to 5218. Our final day to buy and plant any sunflowers. And we will have a baby ibex at the beginning of next episode, which is just fantastic. However, that is going to have to wait. For with the saving of the game and the ending of the day, we have come to the end of another episode. If you like what you see, feel free to hit that thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more, consider subscribing. But until next time, may the wind bring you on another journey. And have a good night.